We thought there'd be a big step in helping cool off the oil market, but that may be out the window now. CNN's Maribel Aber joins us from the NASDAQ market site in New York. Good morning to you, Maribel. There was a thought that the Mideast ceasefire would drop those prices, but now this morning, that shakeup, how much is that impacting the figures?
Hey, good morning, Chesley. This is what we know. The oil market is watching developments out of the Middle East this morning. Oil prices were continuing to fall. This latest drop coming after President Trump announced a ceasefire in the Israel-Iran conflict. But there have been multiple media reports disputing whether or not Iran may have violated the terms, and that's slowed oil's fall this morning for a while. But analysts say if the ceasefire holds, it takes away the risk of oil production being disrupted. Iran is OPEC's third largest crude producer, and easing tensions will allow it to export more oil and avoid supply disruptions. The U.S. benchmark West Texas Intermediate crude had spiked to $75 a barrel late last week. This morning, it's trading down about almost 5% at $65.16 a barrel. Chesley.
All right, so there's a new push for beaming internet from orbit. Has two tech giants squaring off again, huh?
Beam me up, Scotty. Amazon is looking to gain ground on SpaceX. The online giant has launched its second batch of Kuiper internet satellites. The 27 satellites will join an equal amount sent up in April. So they're part of Amazon's efforts to build a constellation of more than 3,000 satellites to beam internet service to Earth. The constellation is hoped to eventually compete with Starlink. That's a service operated by Elon Musk's SpaceX. Starlink has 8,000 satellites in orbit, currently dominates the market. Amazon is working to meet an FCC deadline to launch half of its total constellation, or 1,618 satellites, by July of 2026. To do that, the company has booked more than 80 launches with several providers to send those Kuiper satellites into orbit.
Oh boy,
Chesley.
More stuff out there in outer space. All right, sounds like an easy payment plan on your shopping cart may soon show up where you least expect it.
I'll tell you what, the popularity of buy now, pay later is soaring, and now those loans will soon be factored into your credit score. Credit factoring company or scoring company FICO says it will begin to incorporate data from the loans in its credit scores. FICO said the BNPL data will provide greater visibility into a consumer's repayment behavior, and that will help lenders make a more accurate overall evaluation of a consumer's creditworthiness. Now, in the past, the pay over time option has been used to purchase big ticket items, but with the rise in popularity of the loans growing, a number of consumers are using them to pay for necessities like, say, food. Data from an April Lending Tree report shows that 25% of such users have used the service to buy groceries. That was up from 14% a year ago. By the way, Chesley, if you've done it already, take a look at your credit report. The major credit agencies only track what's listed on their report. So check it out, annualcreditreport.com for free.
I'm going to do that real soon, real soon. All right, before folks stock up on their holiday cookouts, they need to check out what's driving up the tab, right?
Okay, food and drinks, Chesley, for 10 people will average $130. That's up 2.2% from last year at the barbecue. That's according to an annual report from Wells Fargo Agri-Food Institute. So the big jump is in the price of ground beef for the burgers. It's up 7.4% over last year due to low levels of U.S. cattle. Boneless chicken breast could be a good alternative, up only about 1%. The price of hot dog and hamburger buns and watermelons are all slightly lower this year. If apple pie is on the menu, it will cost roughly the same as last year. Prices are up about 1.5%. If alcohol is on the menu, the classic offerings, beer, red and white wine, up less than up 2%. Chesley, what's your go-to on the menu? Because for me, it's my dad's pork tenderloin barbecue skewers.
Hamburger, I'm simple. Just give me a hamburger. You know, I'm good.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it. Well done, please. Well done, please. Thanks a lot, Maribel. We'll see you again tomorrow.